Hello everybody, welcome to the kitchen. Boy, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel when we do cooking videos here in Las Vegas. Anyway, what I want to do today, we are going to make my mom's Sloppy Joe's recipe. I have no idea where she got it, but she made it my whole life growing up. It's an unusual one because it has baked beans in it. Dale and I both love it, and maybe you will too. So let's cook. All right, guys, so first let's talk about the ingredients. There's not a lot of them. I was able to score some ground round at the grocery store yesterday morning. Oh my gosh, that was a find. And as far as the sauce ingredients, it's going to have tomato paste and the pork and beans. And then for veggies, we're going to chop up some celery, some green pepper, an onion, and some garlic. And that'll be it. It's going to be an easy one. Not a lot of ingredients. All right, so the first step, we're just going to do some simple chopping. It takes half a cup of celery. So I just have some fresh celery here. And basically I'm just going to, the way I do it, I just cut them in strips like this. And then I line them all up. And I just chop like so. All right, guys, moving on. My second ingredient is green peppers. I'm doing the exact same thing with those. I cut them into strips. This is a really fresh pepper. It smells great. And this one, I only need a quarter cup. But you know what? I love green peppers, so what the heck? We'll throw in the extra. And now I need to grab some onion. All right, so now we're going to, I like sweet onions, so this is a sweet onion. And we're gonna just peel off some of the skin of this guy. Easier said than done. And I'm going to need a quarter cup of him as well. So cameraman, are you getting
Ooh, it
oh, yeah.
It stinks.
It's one of the dangers of doing cooking videos, huh, Dale? All right, so there's no real trick to doing onions into dice. This is just kind of how I do it. I sort of do them one way, I do them the other way. Oh, my eyes are tearing badly. So much for this being a sweet onion. This also, quarter cup. So, man, there are critters outside making big noises today. All right, that is just about a quarter cup.
Okay, what's next?
All right, guys, so the last one of the aromatics, we'll call them, is a clove of garlic, and it calls for a mince on that. So I know there's gadgets and things that you can buy for your kitchen that make short work of this, but I'm old school. I just use a paring knife, and I just sort of mangle and mince until it's small enough to suit me. So. You can't grow up in an Italian household and not have a great love of garlic. That is for sure. All right, that is a small enough mince for me.
Smells great.
Yeah, it smells better than the onion, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Goes into there, huh?
Yeah, my little pot of goodies. This is all my aromatics. In the cooking world, they call these all aromatics. Okay, we are ready to cook. So okay. First thing I'm going to do is turn on the gas a little bit.
All right.
Medium high. Wow, that thing took its time, didn't it? Watch pots never boil. A little bit of olive oil. I don't really measure, but just enough to, you know, coat the pot. And my ground round.
And how much did that cost?
$6.60 for a pound and a half, and the recipe calls for about a pound and a half, so
okay.
That's exactly what we need. And true cooks are never afraid to use their hands.
No.
This is super fresh and red. I like the looks of this. And this pot is deep enough that it'll hold all the sloppy joes and allow them to simmer for a while. So that's good. All right. Pardon me while I wash my hands. Wash my hands clean. We are starting to cook down the beef. So let's throw all of our ingredients in that we just chopped up. And they are going to cook all together with the beef and flavor it. And at the same time, I'm going to throw in some salt and pepper. We'll taste that later and do some more adjusting, but that's just to get things going. All right, we are going to brown all of this, and it's going to take a little while, so we'll check back with you in a couple of minutes. All right, so it's been less than 10 minutes, and we now have all the meat browned, and the veggies have softened up a little bit. So the next step, yeah, take a look.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, it smells wonderful. So the next step is we need to just pour off this juice. Now it's ground round, so it's very lean, but I'm just going to pour off whatever juice was in the pan. We don't want that. So we put the rest of our ingredients in, and there's not a whole lot of them. So this is a 6-ounce can of tomato paste.
Okay, let me get you.
I find that a spatula works best to get out the whatever sticks to the sides of the thing. And then 2 of the same cans of just plain water. 1 and 2. Make sure I get all the goodies out of that. All right, I'm going to stir that around to get the stuff off the spatula. All right, let me go back to my wooden spoon now. And then the other thing that's kind of the surprise ingredient is the can of just regular old-fashioned baked beans. Van Kimp's, in this case, with their juice. Help those along as well, get all the goodness out of those. Okay. And then all we really need to do is bring it to a boil, put the lid on, put it on simmer, and cook it 45 minutes. That is all there is to it, guys. It's not hard. So let me just bring that to a boil, and we will show it to you
Take a look at it.
when it's boiling real good.
Beautiful. Smells great.
It already does, yeah, but once those flavors merge after it simmers for a while, it's really great. And then you just put it on a fresh bun and you have dinner.
All right,
really
so
good.
we'll come back after.
We'll be back in a little bit.
All right. While everything is boiling away and getting ready for dinner, let me just show you our pantry. I actually built this after we had our kitchen made. Came out pretty good. Here's a book that Paula did the first time she went to Scotland. It's really good.
Yeah, that was my first Scotland trip without Dale. Actually, I went with some lady friends, and our son Scott put this book together as a keepsake. It's a beauty.
Yeah. And let's show you our staples while we're in isolation. You can't get by, first of all, without some jelly from Shetland, right?
Yes, this is from McKenzie's Farm Market, courtesy of Stephanie and Ross. The Highland Park, you guys, we are still holding on to it. We have not opened it yet.
We will.
We will. The Aria gummies are from Chris and Catherine.
Well, when they start stated Aria, yeah. And, of course, what else?
Randoms.
We have to have randoms. But these things, all right, explain where we got these, Paul.
Kath and Steve sent us these for Christmas, and I mean like 25 of them.
And they are unbelievable, aren't they?
They are salt and vinegar flavored. We love them.
Yeah.
We are rationing those because we love them.
All right, let's move down here a little bit. There's our...
Yeah, this is the shameful part he's getting to, you guys.
Now, this is the stuff that... oh, I'm almost embarrassed to do this. But this is full of nothing but chips popcorn, pretzels, Doritos.
The essentials. All right, guys, it's been 45 minutes, and let me show you what it looks like after it's been gently boiling. And I have been stirring it about every 5 minutes or so to make sure that it doesn't stick. But notice how the sauce thickened up, and the only thing I've done to it, I tasted it and I added about a half a teaspoon of salt. But it is ready to serve.
How we doing, Paula?
Entree, Mr. McKenzie, we are ready.
All right.
We're gonna have a Sunday picnic today. Why not?
Oh.
Beautiful day outside.
Look at the table. It looks lovely. I don't have the mic on, guys, so.
Yeah, these are my mom's sloppy joes. I just served them open face, and since we're going with the picnic theme, I did some chips and a fruit salad, some pickles and olives.
It looks absolutely wonderful. Oh, you know what my favorite thing in the world? Whew.
There it is right there.
Green olives. You know what? I even like them on pizza.
Yes.
All right,
That's
Paul.
a family tradition.
How do you want to close it out?
One thing. It is Palm Sunday. It is Sunday, and it happens to be the day that we uploaded our Q&A video. So we have spent today reading comments from all over the world, and we are so thankful for the wonderful comments on the Q&A. You guys, what a wonderful way to spend a Sunday. Thank you. Thank you all for watching and commenting.
Seriously, I hope you enjoyed this. And I think we're going to do maybe a couple more of these kind of videos, aren't we?
Hey, you got to do whatever you can do when you're in quarantine, right? So bear with us on that.
Stay safe, stay positive, and we'll see you all real soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I've been smelling this for an hour. I have to eat some. It was great.